Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Sorry my voice is a little bit messed up. We are now inside of the Audi Q5 Sportback. We're going to take a little bit of a drive of this all new vehicle. Let's just go take a look at that Sportback real quick because it is kind of a funky design. Let's go see. Okay, here it is guys. An ibis white exterior. Really weird shape going on back here. Look at that. Wow. That's interesting. Definitely a unique vehicle. Of course, it competes with the BMW X4 and GLC, and it's got the S-Line appearance package, so it looks a little bit more sporty than usual, and Audi did kind of differentiate the front end styling a little bit. Not too bad, but it's definitely interesting to look at. So let's go take it for a little bit of a drive, because I think people might as well be interested in this as a possible daily vehicle. So as you guys can see on the interior, it's pretty much all the same stuff you see with the newer Audi Q5s. Really nice stuff. You have your touchscreen over here and you have your virtual cockpit. Nothing too crazy. This one does have a kind of a brown wood, open pore wood going on here, gloss black plastic and black leather. Nothing too crazy like I said before. This one has the 4-cylinder engine under the hood, turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. You can get the Q5 Sportback, which will be a turbocharged V6 with a little more power, more sport stuff going on there. So that is on offer if you want to spend a little bit more money. This one sits in around $56,000. It has the, I think a premium package, the Bang & Olufsen 3D auto system. We have the panoramic roof up there, nicer leather, and a few other tech features and whatnot, safety and tech features. And let's go take it on a little bit of drive around here. They want to give a little bit of idea of it. So pop it into drive. Let's just put it into sport mode. Why not? And you do have your Audi drive select modes over here. This isn't a sports car, but let's see what it kind of feels like. It puts you in manual mode for dynamic. Oh boy, how fun. Yeah, so this is a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It makes around, I think, 265, 270-ish horsepower. Not too bad. The V6, of course, is a little bit more peppy. Of course, it's a comfortable vehicle. Paddle shifters are quick. That's nice to see. But of course, that's not why you're buying this. So let's pop it back into like an automatic mode or even comfort. I think that's what you're really going to want to be driving this vehicle in. Pretty smooth around the parking lot, of course. Very light steering. Everything that you would expect really from this type of vehicle. And again, it's really comfortable of a cruiser. It's really quiet in here, which I think is really nice as well. You're not going to want like a loud exhaust or a loud cabin on your crossover. But you know, it is a Sportback. So if you do want more of that sport, you can get the Q5 Sportback. And that might give you a little bit more of a pep for your daily drive. But it's a very comfortable cruising car. A lot of features. I love this virtual cockpit. Like I showed you guys in the full review, you can kind of just make the entire map screen as we've seen on other Audis. So if you go here and go like this, you can see the entire map is now on the entire screen, which is super nice. And again, it is a nice cruising vehicle, nothing too crazy here. The ride's very soft. Again, the steering's very light, but it's nothing you wouldn't expect from this type of vehicle. Great daily car, I think. Again, if you do want more of that practicality though, you're gonna want to get a regular Q5, as there's a little bit of a hampered rear trunk space. But that's really only if you're kind of packing in like really tall objects. Otherwise, the depth and kind of like the in depth and like width and whatnot is kind of the same, because it's really just that sloping roof line, of course. Nothing too crazy here. We're not going to do any kind of crazy 0 to 60 runs and whatnot. It is a family crossover, so that's just a quick little drive to get a nice impressions of the ride and the steering and whatnot. Again, really light steering. It's not a sports car, and typical nice soft Audi ride, nothing too hard or sporty or whatnot. Everything feels very solid, very tight, and very secure. I think that's what a lot of people want in this vehicle. And of course, we have Audi Quattro 4-wheel drive system as standard. I think that's what people also really want in this vehicle, is kind of get that all-wheel drive capability. And of course, you do have a hill descent and control feature and an off-road mode. So if you really, really are feeling adventurous, you can put it into an off-road mode. It turns off stability control. It also puts on your hill descent control. So if you're going to go down a really steep hill, I guess you can try to use that. But I wouldn't take this vehicle off-road at all. I would leave it in automatic or comfort and kind of just leave it there. And I think that's probably what I would leave it in. If you want, you can individualize settings. You can change your drive mode and your steering feel as well. But that's pretty much it. I wouldn't really do too much of that stuff. This is just a daily kind of vehicle, which I think is perfectly fine at. Thank you guys for this watching this quick little drive and just getting a little quick feel of the Audi Q5. And of course, watch the full video for the interior and exterior in-depth reviews. Thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for a lot more.